Ramon taught me a lot, taught me like a lot about Jesus and being saved in Christ and stuff. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna miss you so much. I don't know who's gonna be our leader. I don't know. But yeah, dude. Love you.
Whoa. It's weird talking on the mic and hear myself all loud. But remember one memory I have of me and my boy back there is when we were all sleeping over his house, right? And he was dead asleep. And because I wore him out on Modern Warfare 2 and everything. And we were all laying around watching some stupid Netflix movie. The Tooth Fairy, yes. It was retarded. Don't watch it. Nick, were you there? Nick was there. Yeah. And, yeah, Justin and Nick were there. And Ramon was asleep. Thank the Lord. And Jordan's Bauckham stuff was in another room. And Eli likes to make people angry. And so he goes in there and messes with it. And Jordan doesn't like that. So Eli locked the door, and Jordan busted a hole in the door. And Ramon woke up, and he was very angry, and thankfully Audrey did not wake up.
I was deployed in Afghanistan.
She wasn't? Okay, good. I know. Did you get it fixed yet, Ramon?
No, they're still home. My
You should take it with you. You should take it with you as one of your new doors in Japan. But, yeah, Ramon, hey, be quiet. Ramon's taught me a lot, you know, like, every time, he's like a second dad. Like, I can come to him about anything, you know, he can talk to me about anything, and he can help me, anything. So yeah, that's it. And school him in basketball.
I don't have too many funny memories, but you're one of the coolest old men I know. If you guys don't know, me and Ramon, we play video games a lot, and I'm a lot better than him, obviously, but that's probably how we'll stay in touch when he moves. And he's just one of the most influential men in my life at this point, because, as a lot of you guys know, I haven't really been to church in a while. And about every 2 weeks or so, Ramon will send me a message asking how I'm doing and telling me to get back to church. And it might not seem like that means a lot, but it really does. It's tough. But I'm going to miss you, Ramon.
Ramon, I remember the first night you were up here, you and Audrey standing next to the staircase, just greeting people, and I mean, you actually seemed normal. So, in the first couple of weeks, I mean, you were just hanging out with everybody, and I mean, you seemed like just a normal guy. But then after you became our leader, that first time we got in a room with you, it was just like, bam. And I mean, I remember that night when we were at your house, I mean, you fell asleep, didn't even leave any food in the refrigerator because you didn't want us eating it all. But actually, yeah. But I mean, Ramon, I love you. I mean, you've always been there for us. I mean, if we ever need anything, you were there. I mean, you were just a phone call away. You'd come pick us up, take us out to eat if we needed to talk about something. But, I mean, I love you, man. I'm going to miss you so much.
Hey, unlike them, I haven't been here. So I wasn't here when you first came here, but ever since Tanner brought me to this church, Ramon, you were here. And I'm pretty sure the first night I met you, you gave me a giant hug. I was like, what is this man doing? I don't really have a lot of memories with you. I got two that I know. When we were at your house and we went to go play disc golf. Definitely kicked my butt in disc golf, but you've always been there for me. Anytime I need you, I could text you. You taught me lessons, not just here at church, but you taught me life lessons, and I appreciate that. And Ramon, I'm just gonna miss you.
Well, apparently, Nick was saying, I haven't known Ramon as long as everybody else has, but I remember the first time I came here in the summer, I was kind of just doing my own thing, being quiet, and then I remember Ramon, he just ran straight up to me, and he gave me such a hard handshake, I couldn't breathe, and then he's interrogating me and asking my name, and it was great though, and he really helped me feel included, and it was kind of intimidating at first, and as he became, our Sunday night leader and stuff, just his awesome bipolarness. No, but he's such a great Christian leader, and he taught us so much, and he really encouraged us, and he'd be Facebooking us and texting us, and telling us to stay in the Word and get in the Word. It was so encouraging to know that we have him there, and that he cares about us, and our walk in Christ. And that's not going to be the same without you here. And I know I could, everyone agrees with me when I say that. And we hope that you have a great time in Japan. And we hope to see you again someday. Thanks, Ramon.
My story's a little long, but one time I was going to go out to dinner with Ramon, and he said that he couldn't because he was going out canoeing with his dad who was just in town, Bobby. And I was like, okay, that's cool, we'll do it another time. So I was about to leave church that night, and he comes over and was like, hey, you want to go canoeing tomorrow? Just for 2 days, and it'll be lots of fun. And I believed him. And I said, okay, let's go canoeing, it'll be great. So I show up, and his dad is nothing like him at all. He's like strictly white collar, never worn like a t-shirt in his life. And he can't go like 4 hours without coffee. And it was Bobby, who was like the Bear Girls of all of us trying to like start a fire with just like 2 pieces of wood, throw them together. And we get out there, and it's the most beautiful day in the entire world. And we're canoeing, we're fishing like every 5 seconds. And we're going to canoe 12 miles downriver and spend the night somewhere along the banks and then head back the next day. And so we're canoeing, and we get to this rest stop, which is halfway, which you can sleep at for the night. It was about 5 o'clock. And so we're like, should we go? And there's some old ladies canoeing. They pulled up there. They're going to stay there. And like, hey, y'all going to stay with us? We got apple pie and stuff. And I was like, Bobby, they have a potty. We need to stay. Bobby's the dude that made all the decisions the whole time. And he was like, no, you said potty. We're going to go 3 more miles, and then we're going to set up camp. And so it was still a great day. We're canoeing down about another mile. We're looking up at the sky, and all of a sudden, lightning bolt just cracks right down the middle of the river. Clouds come together, and it is just pouring rain. It's the middle of July. We were not expecting this. And it is raining, and we're trying to get firewood. We're throwing a tent over the firewood to keep it warm just for when the rain blows over. And we crawl up into the banks of the river. Canoes are flipped. Everything is wet. And so we're just sitting there up on the banks for about an hour. Freezing to death. In the middle of July, in the rain. And I think I got a rare case of hypothermia. And if Bobby hadn't taken his bipolar medicine, I'm pretty sure it would have killed us. So after all, it was about 8 o'clock at night, and we're like, guys, it is still raining, we're still freezing, we need to go back to camp. So we hop in the canoes, lightning cracking down, trees falling everywhere. We're canoeing as fast as we can to get all the fish. I'm in the canoe with Ramon, and I'm about to punch him the whole time. He's singing and going through. I'm just trying to live. And so we get there, and we're dragging all of our wet sleeping bags, wet clothes. We have nothing dry. And the little lady just sitting there. Hey. It's like, shut up. And that was probably the greatest memory I've ever had. And I'm still trying to get rid of it. So, but other than that, I mean, the whole time, ever since I've known Ramon, he's just always been there whenever I need to talk to him about anything. And I just really thank you so much for that, for just being there for me and all of us. And thanks. Love you.
Wow, all these nice things about Ramon, and that's a lie, every one of them. I promise you they're a lie. The nice person in that relationship is Miss Audrey. She's the best. That's what I'm going to talk about right here. Because Miss Audrey is probably the strongest one of them all. And don't let Ramon lie to you, he's not strong. He might think he is, he's just big. No, all jokes aside, I do love both of y'all. I'm going to miss y'all very much and thank y'all for everything.
That was fast. Miss Audrey, like you said, is probably the strongest one to have the relationship between her and Ramon. It's kind of funny watching Ramon beat his house and be like, babe, can I do this? Can Ramon come out and play today? Ramon was a pretty big thing in my life coming here because he was the first person who actually came in and hugged me and then licked my ear. I think you call that sacred. It was continuous. It was like 5 seconds. I think he touched my brain. But, dude, it's really weird. Like, you can't be shy for anything after that. Just lick my ear. Yeah, it was bad. But, dude, he's awesome. He's always been there. He's always a load of fun to come and just make fun of somebody or just put a smile on your face. And you can always, like everybody says, you can always talk to Ramon because he always has an answer, whether it's the right or wrong one. But it's right. It's in my eyes, I think you're right, just because you're Ramon and can't argue with your face. The innocence of that face is just not a thing. But I just want to thank you, dude, for just all the stuff you've done, being able to talk to you, and just being a leader to all of us, the youth group, and me especially. And you better keep in touch. I may not play Xbox, but PS3 is the way to go. If you get one in Japan, it's all you make sure it gets one. Just for Christmas. And we can all play it. Yes, you will. And keep it up for Ramon and Audrey.
Jeez, we're tired. Okay. Hey, Ramon. How you doing? Okay, this is good. Okay, there we go. I used to fight with Ramon a lot. We would wrestle. I think I dominated him once. Got on top of him. Did my John Cena move, the 5-knuckle shuffle, you know what I mean? If y'all don't know Ramon, he's a really cool dude. Really funny. We played disc golf 2 weeks ago, and then he said, "All right, now Andrew, if you ace this hole, I'll ace the next hole." Did we ever do it? No. He's just funny. I mean, you gotta give it up for that. So that's all I gotta say. Hey, love, peace, favor, Simone. See you in the next future.